So it's an honor to be here. My name is Brister, and when Cheryl asked me to return, she also asked if I would mind sharing my story. And I said to myself, well, I can sing it better than I can say it as a songwriter. And that's because I could always hear the music, even as a child. So today when I walked in, I saw 3 words that everyone here should be familiar with, and just as always, they became a song. So right then and there, this morning, I wrote a song. Would you like to hear it? Yeah. All right? And you're just going to repeat after me. I am safe, strong, and free. 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 Every child deserves to be. Every child deserves to be. Safe, strong, and free. Safe, strong, and free. Come on, stay strong and free. Stay strong and free. Oh, stay strong and free. Stay strong and free. Every child deserves to be. Every child deserves to be. Stay strong and free. Stay strong and free. I know you did a great job. You did something there. Come on, you can do better than that. You made me see it. I retain all copyright royalties. My lawyer will be in touch with you. So I've always been able to hear music. But there was one time, the only time I can remember in my life, when I was not able to hear music. And that was at the age of 5. A trusted family friend deceived me into playing a game. And I soon found out that this was no game. And at that time, at that age of 5, I was myself sexually abused. And so traumatic was that experience that it was repressed in my mind. I couldn't process it. And the person threatened me not to tell a soul, and my song ended. I couldn't hear it anymore. Years went by, and after the suppression, as an adult, in a moment, the entire incident came back to me, and I had full recollection of what had happened. But I was now a grown man, trying to process what had happened to me at the age of 5, but through the mind and eyes of a grown man. And fellas, you guys tell me, we as men, we like to be in control of our surroundings, yes?
Yeah.
Yes? And when we're not in control, we are sort of off. We don't know what to do. We try to grab some sense of control, but here I was as a grown man, and I was not in control. I couldn't control the past. I couldn't change what had happened. And so as a man, we try to take control, and sometimes the things that we do to take control are not beneficial. So I tried to control my mind and say, perhaps there was something more I could have done. Maybe it was my fault. I played the blame game on myself. I became angry at me. So that didn't work. So I tried to control my present. Right in that moment, I felt hurt, anger, I felt pain, fear, and shame. So I remained silent. I continued to keep it inside, but it was still coming out. Though I didn't know it, it would come out in shyness. It would come out in shying away from crowds of men. It would come out in hatred of people that I thought reminded me of that abuser. That didn't work. So I tried to control my future with questions of, well, what happens now? Did that take away some part of my manhood? Can I now even get married? Am I worthy of marriage? Intimacy. Did it change a part of me? So all of these things were coming to my mind because I needed to find some way to control it. But thank God I am married, and I found a wonderful woman who is so supportive and loving. So all of these things play out in myself trying to process this as a man, yet trying to move forward. I had recorded 3 albums. I've traveled. I've been on television, BET. I've done quite a few things, yet I still was trying to process and control. So here I was about to record my 4th album, which was released last week. Yes. And during the process of this, my producer sent me a new song to listen to. And it was entitled 3 Simple Words. I'm still here. Would you guys say that?
I'm still here.
So I got the track, and at that very moment, I got it. I had been so focused on trying to control what had happened to me and control all of these thoughts that I forgot I'm still here. I forgot to celebrate the fact that I still had a life to lead. I still had purpose for my life, because I could be dead, but instead, I could have been left in a horrible way. I could have lost my mind. But I had full ration. I was still able to function because for some reason, I'm still here. So when I got that song, everything came together for me. I still could celebrate. I could still rejoice. I could still be happy. I could still enjoy this life because it was still life to be had. And finally, I could hear my song again. And I told the producer, I said, it's almost finished, but there's something I have to say. There's something in me that I gotta get out. And I didn't even know what it was, but I just began to write, and these words just came out. When I was young, I went through what no child should ever see. But I'm still here, and this is why I gotta sing. My life was threatened, molestation tried to take me out. Told I would regret it if I ever opened my mouth. For years and years, I hid them tears, pillow. Wet from shame, from hurt, from pain, from below. I asked the Lord to tell me why it had to be this way. He said, perhaps to help somebody say,
I'm still here.
And at that moment, it all came together for me. Thank you.